What is going down, everybody? It's Unbeatable Jacob coming back with another YouTube video. Consistent YouTuber Jacob asks you for one thing. If you guys are new here, please hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers, trying to upload daily in the new year, so any support goes a long way. Anyhow, this video is about a hot topic issue in the MyTeam community currently. The background is the gameplay is just me literally dribbling around with Steph Curry, shooting anything out of pure boredom. So I didn't really know what else to put in the background. So yeah. Anyways, if you guys are in the community, if you guys are deep enough into the MyTeam scene that you follow Unbeatable Jacob on his third most used platform, you're probably pretty well of what I'm talking about right now. There seems to be some sort of divide in the community, and it really comes down to people that are quote unquote complaining and the people who are complaining about those people complaining. It's really that simple. If you guys follow most of the people in the MyTeam community on Twitter, you'll see this pretty often. There's quite a few people that are frustrated with the game, the content, the gameplay, or anything in between. There's quite a few people that will reply under those tweets or subtweet, quote tweet, anything like that, kind of trying to say, you know, stop crying, essentially. And I just kind of want to voice my opinion on the entire situation and kind of tell you where I stand. So to start things off, I'll tell you where I stand, and it's pretty much I don't really care. You know, in the past, I've probably been more in the complainer bucket than in the complaining about complainers bucket. But I always have had some fun with the game. You know, I find interesting things in the game, and at the end of the day, it's the only basketball game on the market, and we'll get more into that later. So I've probably been all time more on the complaining side than, you know, in the complaining about complainers thing. That's, you know, probably something I haven't done much of, is, you know, complain about other people complaining. But either way, pretty much what it comes down to at the current moment is there's a group of people who are upset with the content in the game. And the reason why they're upset with the content is for a couple different reasons. They feel like it's pretty stale right now. They feel like we need some moments cards, which we haven't seen in quite some time. They feel like, you know, there's not enough things to do in the game. Everything's kind of a little bit not worth it, in the sense Manu Ginobili, maybe not the best domination reward. Brian Reeves and Keith Van Horn, that's just a fact of the truth that those cards are not good. We haven't seen any agenda cards, but pretty much the two most popular things content wise I see people wanting is agenda cards and moments cards. And a lot of other people, you know, will talk about the RNG stuff, but that's pretty common. That's been going on for a long time. And then there's another group of people who don't like the game and complain about the game because the paint mash meta. Certain people like myself are very against the patching to dribbling, whether it be taking out the walk back or taking out the lateral bursts. And people don't like the meta of the game, the way the game's played right now, SBMM, stuff like that. And the people who are on the opposite side of that argument pretty much say a couple different things. Their argument is generally, if you don't like the game, don't play it. They say, no, there is stuff to do in the game, and point towards things that are in the game, whether that be showdown tier, the new domination, triple threat offline grinds for Cliff, etc., etc. And to be honest with you, I really don't fault either side whatsoever. The biggest thing above all that people need to realize is that everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Everybody is able to say what they want to say. If they're complaining about the game, that doesn't mean they're crying. It means that they want the game to be better because it's currently the only basketball game on the market. The people that like the game just want to see positivity. They don't want to, you know, wish for something that's not there. They just want to be grateful. And at the end of the day, I think it's best if the people who disagree with each other just don't even engage with each other. If you want to see positive stuff on your timeline on Twitter or in your YouTube subscription box or your Twitch feed, just subscribe to people that see the game as a more glass half full than a glass half empty type of mindset. If you're frustrated with the game and you don't want to see people quote unquote de-sucking the game, just don't engage with those people. It's simple as that. I promise you, nobody is crying about the game. Nobody has shed tears over not getting moments cards. And I also promise you that nobody is literally slobbing off 2K devs to try and get where they want to be in the community. It's neither of those things. It's just that people play the game for different reasons. Some people are very, very much into the card collection aspect of My Team or Ultimate Team game modes. Some people are strictly offline players. Some people only play Unlimited and Clutch Time. Some people don't even care about any of those things above it, and they just want to play the game for money. They want to get on Players Lounge, they want to get in the Proving Grounds, they want to get in My Team Madness and try and qualify for 250. All of those things are going to lead to drastically different opinions on the positives and negatives in My Team. If you're a card collector, you're probably pretty frustrated with the lack of cards being added into the game right now. If that's what you're into, if you just love the new content, your favorite thing about My Team is loading onto the database in the morning and looking for new cards, you're probably pretty frustrated. If you're the type of guy who loves triple threat offline and that's all you play, you're probably pretty happy because Cliff Robinson's the best TTO offline reward we've had in a long time. If you're a dude who plays competitive My Team and the thing that you're best at is taking advantage of mismatches and getting in the paint and scoring down low with the mash, you're probably liking it. If you're a dude who can't do anything but dribble around and 3-hunt off an ISO, you're probably not liking it. Everybody plays this game for different reasons, and just let people have their opinions. Nobody cares about this game so much that their feelings should be hurt over this. They really shouldn't. I mean, there's certain people who live off of the money they make from content creation. There's certain people that play this game professionally. There's certain people that are trying to win 250K to feed their families and get their families into a better spot financially. And those people are going to have drastically different opinions than a guy who gets off work and might load up for an hour. That's just how it is. And my advice to anybody is just let people have their opinions, man. Just let people have their opinions on the game. If you don't like it, maybe you could humbly disagree, but I'd recommend not even doing that. Don't even engage. There's so many people in this community and content creators that you can definitely find people to cohort with and talk to and watch and read their tweets and enjoy their content, but people who see the game in a very similar vein that you as a person do. If your favorite thing in the game to do is snipe and you like to watch people snipe and be positive, have a good outlook on the game generally, maybe go watch like Dre or Energetic. If your favorite thing in the game to do is watch competitive players and get better at the game, and you see the faults in the gameplay, go watch Splash, man. Go watch, people like that. If your favorite thing to do about the game is completely out of the game and you're not getting it and you just want to see people rag on the game, there's creators out there for that too. If your favorite thing in the game is to sit there and, do offline grinds, try and be a completionist, there's people out there for that. If you want to just really have a positive outlook and enjoy everything that we're able to have on the game and be grateful for it, there's people for that. There's definitely enough people in this community that you're able to find people that your views on the game align with directly. Engage with those people, be thankful for those people, befriend those people, and keep those people in your circle. And I promise you, you will feel better about the way that you already feel. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'd say to sum it all up is just let people have their opinions, man. Nobody's crying over the game. Nobody is literally gonna suck Ronnie off. It is what it is. Just let people see what they want to see. If you think that somebody's really out of line, maybe going overboard and getting things personal, then yeah, maybe take it there. But for the most part, if you disagree with something, just let people have their opinions. That's what I try and do. Unless somebody asks me for my opinion on something or engages me directly with something that I completely disagree on, 99% of the time, I'm just going to skip right over it, pretend like I didn't hear it, and move on with my day. It's really, really not that difficult. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. More uploads to come soon. Consistent Jacob, all 2022. You guys know me and my channel. I might surprise you with a highly edited, well-researched video, or I might just upload something like this. Who knows? But today, this is what it was. It was something that was on my mind, and I wanted to talk about it. Appreciate y'all, and I'm out.